Alright, so to make our dish, we're going to get some flank steak. The reason I picked flank steak is it has an open grain, therefore it will absorb the marinade wonderfully, and it's one of the more affordable cuts of steak. And steak is good for building muscles. Our marinade is simple. It's a maple-soy glaze. And so we're going to combine these ingredients here. I got some organic soy sauce, some 100% pure maple syrup, some, you can use sherry or Mirin or sweetened sake, and some sesame oil. And I've got 3/4 cup soy sauce, 9 tablespoons of the maple syrup, 6 tablespoons of the sherry or Mirin, and 6 teaspoons of the sesame oil. The reason I'm picking maple syrup is because it's less refined than normal sugar or agave syrup, and it has the added health benefits of the fact that it's unlike normal processed sugar. It's high in potassium, calcium, contains magnesium, phosphorus, manganese, zinc, and amino acids, which are good for your heart, immune system, and reproductive health. You can use it like honey, but it doesn't have the overpowering flavor that honey has that we don't want to have in this dish. So that's why we're going with maple syrup. And I suggest you check out maple syrup as a healthy healthy sweetener. You know, granted it's still high in sugar, so you're going to want to make this a dish that you eat after you work out, when you can afford to have fast burning carbs like sugars and rice. So this is a sweetened rice dish. This is definitely for a workout day, not a recovery day. Hey baby. After the flank steak is punctured and tenderized, throw it in a Ziploc bag with all the ingredients for the marinade. Mix around and let it sit for a half hour. Alright, while the flank steak is marinating, I'm going to go ahead and prep one of our side dishes. I'm going to cook some ginger green beans as a side dish, and then we're going to have a salad too, a pear-bacon salad. We're going to do that next. So start with peeling and grating your ginger. Okay, I've minced up our ginger. Now I'm going to move on to mincing up a couple cloves of garlic. The ginger, you know, you can use as much as you want. I like to use a lot because I like the flavor. Some people don't like it as much. It's a very strong flavor. Start out with a tablespoon and go from there to taste. And for the amount of beans I'm using, 2 pounds, I'm going to mince up 4 cloves of garlic and 2 red onions. While this is going on, you can get your water heating up. We're going to put the beans in water bath and blanch them here in a second. Alright, now that your water's boiling, go ahead and put your green beans in the water and blanch them for 2 minutes. Okay, timer's done. We're going to strain it off and then put them in an ice bath and let them sit. While it's sitting in the ice bath cooling down, and go ahead and grease your wok and get it heating up. Okay, so the green beans are in the bath and the wok is heat up. Go ahead and add your onions, garlic, and your ginger. You want to keep the heat on medium and cook this nice and slow for about 10-15 minutes. You don't want to burn it. Okay, our ginger mixture is looking pretty good. Oil's nice and infused. Timer's done. Everything looks wonderful, so I'm going to increase the heat to medium-high. Take my green beans, add them to the wok. I'm going to toss and coat and cook until done. Salt and pepper to taste. Okay, green beans are coming along nicely. Getting close to putting the steak on the grill, and we're going to have a little salad, but we're not going to have a traditional salad. There's going to be no greens in this. We got a pound of bacon, 3 organic pears, Bartlett, 6 ounces of feta cheese, and some honey. We're just going to cube up the pears, cook the bacon, toss it together, add the feta, and put a couple tablespoons of honey over the top, and have a little funky salad. Okay, so we got the steak out of the Ziploc, and you want to take the liquid from it and put it in a saucepan, and you're going to put this over on your stove and start cooking that down. Alright. And you just want to cook this until it's nice and syrupy, and if it doesn't get syrupy, put a little cornstarch in there. My marinade is reducing down nicely. Alright, the green beans are done, and my marinade didn't really thicken up very well, so we put some arrowroot powder in there to thicken it up. Lumped up a little bit, but it should cook down fine. So we're going to go fire up the grill and grill some steak. Alright, throw that steak on the grill and cook it the way you like it. I like mine medium rare, so I like high heat. And cook it real fast. Flip it over a couple times, bring it inside. We're going to slice it against the grain. You'll see. Alright, so you bring your thickened up marinade reserves out here with you and brush that all over your steak. Makes a nice, look how thick that is. You don't want this stuff running off your meat. We're going to glaze this up. Maple soy. So good. And as far as sweet things go, pretty good for you. Coat that whole steak and let that cook on, glaze on, and then flip it over. Do the same thing to the other side. Oh yeah. Okay, flipped it over. Put some more glaze on it. A few more minutes of grilling. Alright, that is done the way I like it. And we're gonna bring that inside, let it cool off for a minute, and slice it up. Okay, we're assembling our salad while the steak cools down. My wife's been cooking all the bacon, so we got some fresh crumbled bacon here, and dump in feta cheese. Now I'm gonna cut up some pears. All right, add the pears. And we'll just stir it up. Okay, so add 4 tablespoons of honey. Get out of there. And we'll just stir it all up. Alright, so that's what it looks like when it's all good and done. And then just thinly slice it across the grain. Just like that. Alright, so there we are. We got our steak garnished with some scallions on rice, our beans, our salad. Good to go.